To get started, we should read the prompt first. And the prompt here says, which choice most directly completes the text? Now, that kind of sounds like they're asking us to predict what comes next, and sometimes they are. But on most of these complete the text questions, they're really just asking you to demonstrate that you understood the main idea. So you can think of these as main idea questions. So let's start reading. In dialects of English spoken in Scotland, the R sound is strongly emphasized when it appears at the end of syllables or before other sounds. English dialects of the upland South, a region stretching from Oklahoma to West Virginia, place similar emphasis of the R at the end of syllables and before other consonant sounds. Historical records show that the upland South was colonized largely by people whose ancestors come from Scotland. Thus, linguists have concluded that. So, thinking in terms of summarizing this, they're saying that the English that was spoken in Scotland does something with its R sound, and the English spoken in the upland South part of the United States does the same thing with its R sound, and they're also saying historical records show that the upland South was colonized by people from Scotland. So, what are we imagining is going to happen? We're saying that sort of pronunciation came from the Scottish people. So which answer says that? Answer choice A. The English dialect spoken in the upland South acquired their emphasis on the R sound from the dialect spoken in Scotland. Now let's look at B. B says the emphasis on the R sound will eventually spread. There's nothing being said here to signify that it would further spread. We're just talking about what happened in the past. C. The dialects spoken in Scotland were influenced by dialects spoken in the upland South. That's the opposite. The South was influenced by Scotland because it was colonized. And D. People from Scotland abandoned the emphasis on the R sound after relocating to the upland South. Well, that wouldn't make sense because then the influence over the way they're speaking in the South wouldn't have taken place. So B, C, and D are all ridiculous, and the answer is A.